When we're doing simulations, we need to think a bit about what kind of space do we have. We might think here about a number of options. Firstly, we've got small seminar rooms, so ones where we've got tables and chairs. Tables are useful if people need to do some writing, if they've got to work in smaller groups, and we can move them around. We have rooms that just have chairs and maybe have small pads attached to them for writing. Those tend to be the most flexible, and clearly that's very useful if we need to be rearranging people. At the other end of the spectrum, we've got the lecture theatre, and sometimes if we've got large groups, that's the only room that we might have access to that can physically accommodate all the people. There we really have to remember that large rooms like that with fixed tables and chairs really impose a lot of constraints on students. You can't move around, it's very hard to talk to people behind you or even to the side of you. It's alright for large formal debates, but actually it tends to hamper the ability of students to get a lot of the interaction, the kinesthetic benefits of moving around that I think simulations benefit from. So again, it asks us to think a bit about how many people do we have, what are we wanting them to do, and do we have any scope for changing that? If that's the room we've got, then that's the room we've got. But we then need to build that into the design of our simulation to make sure that it's not a problem and potentially even becomes a benefit.